Hi everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. For those of you that don't know me, let me introduce myself. My name is Max. I'm Instagram known as Yuki Power. On my Instagram you can find street photography, night photography, and sometimes composite art. So that's what I want to teach you guys, how to create composite art. We're going to take your ordinary looking photos, like this one for example, and make them look unique, like this one here. It's a two-step process involving Lightroom and Photoshop. We're gonna start in Lightroom and then continue on in Photoshop. So let's get right into it. Okay, so now we are in Lightroom. As you can see, this is the image we're gonna be working with. So let's jump into the transform section and we're gonna start there. So what you wanna do is you wanna click vertical. So now we're gonna change the aspect ratio to make it look more obvious. Change the scale to what you think is right for you. And just pretty much play around with the image, make it look natural. Okay, so now here I'm going to be using my own preset. You guys feel free to use whatever presets you like, whichever one will fit your style best. So right after that, let's go and fix the lens correction. I'm here for this photo. I was using Rokinon 14mm, so I'm going to choose that. You can choose whatever lens you have. So in the effects tab, we're going to turn off the vignette because I don't need it for this photo. And that's it, I'm done now. We can jump into the Photoshop. And to do that, right click, edit in Adobe Photoshop. Okay, so now we're in Photoshop. As you can see, I already have some layers ready. Sorry, I started working on this before I started recording this tutorial. And then I decided maybe I should record this tutorial and show you guys, teach you. Okay, so what you have is the image the way it was from the Lightroom. So what you want to do is you want to mask off, fill in those empty areas. So this is how you do it. Now here you can see the lasso tool. Select that. Now with the lasso tool, select the empty area. Don't forget to select the layer you're working on. So now what we're going to do is we're going to select piece by piece, because if we select a whole section, it's just going to make it look weird and not natural. So what you want to do is click edit, fill, content aware, and press OK. As you can see, it made it look a little bit weird, but that's okay. We're going to fix that later. So continue on, select the rest of the image, just like that. And same thing, edit, fill, content aware, boom. As you can see, it already filled the empty area, but it doesn't look natural. It doesn't look the way it's supposed to be. So what you want to do is you want to select the heel brush and fix the areas just like this. It might still seem a little bit off, but that's okay, because once you post this on Instagram, the image is going to get compressed and nobody's going to notice anyways. So just do the same thing for the other side. I'm not going to show you guys because it's just the same process, but I already done so, and this is what I came up with right here. So now what you want to do is you want to find your background, or in my case it's going to be sky replacement. So I recommend going to all sorts of different free stock image websites, just like Pixabay, Pexels, or Unsplash. All of those images are free commercial license and free personal license, which means you can use these images for your own use, for your own composite art pretty much. So I already found the image I want, and I already downloaded it and imported it into Photoshop. As you can see here, this is the image. So in my case, what I'm doing is I want to rotate it 90 degrees because it will fit my image better. So now the next step is you want to make a mask. And the way I make my masks are going to be maybe different than what you are used to. I'm using the pen tool, which might be a very time-consuming way of using masks, but I'm fine with that. It gives me more accurate masking. So what you want to do is you want to start slowly selecting around the buildings with the pen tool, just like what I'm doing here. So Right now, I'm going to speed up this process. I don't want to make you sit here for half an hour watching me mask the image. Alright, so now the image is all selected. So what you want to do is you want to right click, then make selection. In my case, my feather radius is 1 pixel, which is okay. We'll make it blend in nicely. Click OK. And as you can see now, the image is now selected. Click on the bottom square with the circle icon. That's the mask icon. Bam, look at that. Now you have your image set as a background and your buildings are nicely masked in. So now I'm gonna play around with the feather just to blend in the buildings more accurate. Also now what you wanna do is you wanna blend in the skies just with the image so it looks more natural. So the way you do it is you go here, click on that, and you wanna select screen. That will make the background image more see-through. So now we're gonna adjust the image altogether, the background, the sky, and the buildings. So this is the way I do it. I'm gonna play around with the contrast. I'm gonna add a little bit of contrast. Now I'm gonna adjust the curves just to blend in the image more nicely. Just like so. Okay, so now we're gonna go to select the color, and we're gonna go color by color, one by one, making the colors look the way you like them. So now when you see me playing around with the reds, which is adjusting the orange parts of the image. Same as yellow, I'm gonna make it more orange looking. So now when we play with blue colors, it's up to you how you wanna make it look. My theme is usually more colder, more cooler tones. And you just go one by one. I'm going to show you everything just to save some time. And you play around with each color, make the image look the way you want it to look, the way you like it. So now what you want to do is you want to add the glow to the ground. So create a new layer, click on your brush tool, and in my case the color is supposed to be green. So just like that, and paint over the ground like so. So in this case, you want to go to screen. And now what we're going to do is we're going to drop the opacity a little bit because we don't want it too intense. So now we can save it and go back to the Lightroom. Here's our image in the Lightroom. So now what I'm going to be adding is I'm going to add a little bit of vignette to the image, just like so. So next, you want to play with clarity. In my case, I'm adding a little bit of clarity. After that, we're going to add a little bit of dehaze to the image and a little bit of texture. In my case, I'm done. I'm happy with the way the photo looks now. So now I can just export it and it's ready to be posted on Instagram. So there's that. Here's my image. So there you guys have it. If you like this video or you learned something today, let me know down in the comments, and also leave thumbs up, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll try to make content like this more often now, and hopefully this will help you learn more photography and Photoshop and Lightroom and stuff like that. Also, don't forget to subscribe on my Instagram at yukipower. Thanks for watching, guys.